Hey there, Paul Wagler here for Rise Now and the 2 minute wake up call. Well, here I am sitting out in my car in the driveway. Why am I in the driveway? Well, because we're living in a time where you're only supposed to leave home if you have essential places to go. And today, I don't really have any essential places to go. So we wanted to shoot this video in the car, so we're shooting it in the driveway. Well, anyway, what I wanted to talk about was the gauges on the car. We have speedometer, I have the RPM gauge, I have a fuel gauge, and I have the engine temperature gauge. And right now you'll see all sorts of lights because just the key is on and the engine is not running. There's also check engine lights and various things, and all of these are indicators. They are telling us how we're doing, how the vehicle is doing. They're telling us how much fuel we have. In the bus that I drive and the truck that I drive, there's another gauge that's really important, and that's the air pressure gauge. It tells me how much air pressure is in my braking system. And all of these gauges are so helpful, and we need to pay attention to them. And when something goes wrong in the engine, usually it's indicated with a gauge or a warning light. And why am I talking about all this? Well, last week on Sunday Morning with Paul and Angie, we talked about the verse, test this, from Psalm 139, verse 23. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. And what we were emphasizing in that verse was that when we go through tests, when we go through times of trials and difficulties, it gives us indicators of where we're at. And that's just like the gauges in the car and in the truck and in the bus. They give us an indicator. They let us know if things are working right or if there's some things that we need to address. And so it is with the tests that we go through. When we find out what is in our hearts, it gives us indicators of some things that need attention. And so let's pay attention to those indicators in our lives so we can learn the things that we need to learn, address the things we need to address, hopefully before there's a major breakdown. And overall, it makes us better people in the journey. Well, a few things for you to think about, and please join us tomorrow, Sunday morning at 10, Facebook Live, and later on YouTube for for Sunday Morning with Paul and Angie, and we will be carrying on with Psalm 139, verses 23 and 24. And until we meet again, stay awake and stay alert.